minus 4b plus c equals to minus 68. We've got 9a minus 3b plus c equals to minus 38. This is 3 equations and 3 unknowns, right? How do you solve it? Well, you know, we're a little bit really a little bit short on time to solve it the you know, brute force way. I mean, to solve it step by step, right? There's some really nice things here, right? Because you can eliminate c by subtracting the equations. That's really fast, right? But I'm going to show you guys a different way, all right? So if you go to my website, oh, come on. Just a second, I got to change my display settings. No, I do not want to extend. There we go. Well, oh, here we are. So if you go to my web page and you scroll down a bit, like quite a bit, I've got links to websites that do the math for you. I may have gone too far. I went too far. Come back up again here a little bit. So number 3 on that, I've got this calculates the, of course, why would there be internet? So, see that transforming matrix to reduced row echelon form? And if I go 3 and I go 4, so there's 3 rows and there's 4 columns. All right, so before I do this one, let me do the one we already did. So the way to look at this, the augmented coefficient matrix for this guy is as follows. You just read the numbers off the variables. 4, 3, 1, 1 minus 3, 2, 11 minus 2, 3, and then I got minus 17, minus 4, minus 37. All right, and any of you guys in high school do things with matrices and row reductions? Do you guys remember operating on a set of numbers and like adding the numbers? And what this website does is all of those things step by step for you. So like, you guys help me out with the numbers here. 4, 3, 1, minus 17. What's the next one? 1, 2. I'm gonna hurt my neck. 11. 3. All right, so I mean, there are other ways to do that, but this is, if you remember that row operation stuff, like what this is actually showing you is, you know, you can take the original coefficient matrix, you can multiply the first row by a quarter, then you can multiply the second row by minus 1, and then you can add 11 times the first row to the third row. Anyway, so like it systematically changes the form of the matrix to what it views as more simpler ones in terms of something that's called the Gauss-Jordan elimination method. But you guys don't have to learn that, obviously. That's for like linear algebra. But through a system of row operations, and the row operations correspond to the elimination method we use in here, which is like rescaling a row by a number, or basically adding or subtracting the equations. That's basically it, right? And relabeling things. But anyway, after a number of those elimination steps, just working with the numbers instead of the variables, just because it's an easier notation, you end up with this, a corresponding system of equations. I mean, this is just a box of numbers, right? 1, 0, 0, minus 3, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, minus 2, like this, right? What does that mean, though? See, if you guys think about it, right? So this website here calculates this reduced row echelon form, and that's just a fancy way of saying the nice stair-step matrix. See, it's like a stair. And over here we got what? Minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, is that right? So like the first row here, what that means is 1 times x plus 0 times y plus 0 times z equals minus 3. That row corresponds to this equation. But what is that equation? That equation is just straight up x equals to minus 3, right? And so what's this one? Y equals to minus 1. What's this one? Z equals to minus 2. What did we just find through like 15 minutes of suffering? We found exactly this, right? X was minus 3, y was minus 1, z was minus 2. That was the solution to that example. This one right here, right? Example 6 had exactly 3 minus 2, excuse me, 3 minus 1 minus 2 as a solution, right? So what can we do? Since we don't have a lot of time, of course, you guys want to be able to solve this by hand, right? But to check your work, it's a good idea to check your work. You could use this website. There are other ways, but if I'm going to stick with this way, the augmented coefficient matrix here is 4, 2, 1, 16 minus 4, 1, 9 minus 3, 1, and then minus 8, minus 68, and minus 38, all right? And if I calculate the reduced row echelon form of that thing, right? And when I say I calculate, I mean I'm going to let the website do it at the moment because we're out of time. So guys, hopefully I will have time tomorrow. Let's see here. So we put that into the handy dandy website here. What we got? 4, 2, 1, minus 8, 16, minus 4, 1, minus 68, 9, minus 3, 1, minus 38. All right. And then I hit submit. And what do I get? So after a few steps, you get to 1, 0, 0, 4, 0, 1, 0, 2. Oh, was that a minus 4? That's minus 4. And 0, 0, 1, 4. Right? So what's this tell me? This tells me A is equal to minus 4, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to 4. So the answer to the question right here, right, is that y is in fact equal to minus 4x squared plus 2x plus 4. Now, I understand, like, you're not going to have, of course you don't have this on the test, right, because you got to do it by hand. But for your homework, checking your answers using something like this would be wise. There's another way, right? Do you guys know how to solve excuse me, the other way we could do here, I guess I probably should top hat at some point, huh? Listen, we're a little short on time to do the other like 3 problems here. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, since I wasted 10 minutes with my stupid errors today, I'm so sorry about that. But I do want you to have some examples to bounce off of for the rest of the homework. See, because we're basically to problem number 26, but there's also problems number 27, 28, 29, and 30. And so I will work problems like that tomorrow in the Monday, Wednesday, Friday section. So I'll try to make sure that I email you guys which I think is the best one for you to watch to help you with your homework. Of course, if you don't want to watch me, you can watch something else, but you do need to. We haven't quite got to those problems here at the moment, but they will be on the quiz next Tuesday. So just fair warning. Not that it's everything, but there's probably like a token one of those problems on the quiz, right? So those problems are nonlinear equations, solving a system of nonlinear equations. So, I mean, I can sketch for you right now how it goes in the 2 minutes we have here, once I get the top hat to wake up. I don't know why top hat's always making tea. Is that to be elegant or something? I don't know. 45:27. So the last 4 problems are systems of nonlinear equations, and so like here's number 27. You have x plus y equals 13, and x squared plus y squared equals to 85. All right, and so if you think about this, the second one's a circle, right? And x plus y equals to 13 is what? That's a line, right? What are the 3 cases? What are like cases that could happen with this problem? If you think about a line intersecting or not intersecting a circle, what could happen? So like logically speaking, I could think about it looking like this, right? No solution. It could look like this. That's not it. None of these are true. It could be that, right? Or it could be it's forced us to put the solution at 6. So I think it's pretty much either looks like this or this, right? Either it's going to intersect it. Well, I guess there's the other thing. It could be tangent, right? So if you think about it, the line either intersects the circle at 1 point, at 2 points, or no points, right? So if I have a system of equations like this, I can geometrically expect there to either be 1, no, or 2, or just one solution. Yeah.
You said the quiz was next Tuesday, but isn't it like next Tuesday Thanksgiving break?
Thanksgiving break does not exist to us. There's only class. But yeah, next Tuesday, I mean like next class Tuesday. So after Thanksgiving break, yes. So, but anyway, right? So have a good Thanksgiving, and sorry I didn't get to as many of these as I quite hoped for.